a few months ago, I looked at the current Spider-Gwen series, and after this current announcement of a new costume and a new #1 and a whole new arc, a brand new day even, I just want to do more of a look back to see if it's gotten any better since issue, I think, 9 or 10. Last time I talked about the series, I was like an issue away from dropping the book, but I just really wanted to know how she got stranded in the 616. I didn't want to read the TVA series that I know she was in, because I thought, I'm reading Spider-Gwen, why should I be reading supplementary material for that? And then the next issue, right after I was about to drop the book, I got the answer. Turns out she absorbed a cosmic cube that King Loki needed to remake the universe. And then, yeah, it just took 11 issues to find that out, but we got there, I guess. And then after that, King Loki is on this whole thing of trying to convince Gwen that super genocide is a good idea. She says no. It took 2 issues for her to say no, and it's the current issue. The Phoenix just helped her out with dealing with not doing genocide, which she has her own problems with. And then that's not to mention, she gets a whole new spacesuit. I really wanted the cover with the fucking spacesuit. And also, a little bit of a side, I think you failed as a costume if I've only seen one piece of fan art with it. One piece of fan art on Tumblr, I can't even find it now. But after talking to the Phoenix, she has confidence in herself that she didn't have about, coexisting with the cosmic entity. And now is confronting Loki about it. And there's 1 or 2 issues until, the new series, but that's where we are now. So I'm gonna do some assuming and say she's gonna lose the cube, and she's gonna get integrated into the 616 the way Miles did. I've always been here, even though there's already a Gwen Stacy here, and she's Gwen Poole. And even though it sounds like I've been complaining a bunch, because I don't completely hate this current series. When it's good, but most of the time it's not. When Gwen does her Spider-Man things, I think that's cool. I like the Black Tarantula. I think his whole morally gray thing and will they, won't they, Batman and Catwoman thing they got going. I like that. His scheme is interesting. The corrupt judge is judged by anybody with the Wi-Fi connection, essentially. And it's is street justice isn't good, or is it not good? It's okay, cool, we can move there. But then once good stuff starts happening, okay, well, if the cosmic cube's back, Loki's here, we're going to space now. Okay, the pacing here is weird. All of a sudden, I didn't realize he died in issue 10, Black Tarantula, and then all of a sudden it's it turns out he died. I'm it looked very ambiguous to me, but whatever. But that being said, because I'm trying not to talk too much shit, if we're gonna get a new book that's still Stephanie Phillips, the writer, I would like Gwen to deal with street level problems exclusively, because that's where this story and this character really shines. And most Spider characters shine in situations like that anyway. I personally am the huge fan of, Spider-Verse is happening constantly. Spider-Man needs to fight, I don't know, a rhino or some shit. A regular thing. Oh, I missed my date. I need to write a paper for college. I'm late to work. Or whatever the fuck. That's, I don't know. It could be more interesting than a galactic fucking genocide. And yes, if Gwen is gonna stay in the 616, she can have a good run, with memorable stories that aren't complete shit. But at the same time, she should go back to the 65 at some point. No hate, but this is a cool rest stop, and I understand we can tell some compelling stories here, if done well. But this isn't where she should stay. I don't know if this was a Marvel mandate or whatever, but at some point she should just go home. The Earth she exists and the world she inhabits is the reason I started reading her again. I started reading her first series and I kind of dropped off, but then I started reading it again because I like Spider-Gwen Smash. I liked her relationship with all her like casts and like her and Mary Jane and their dynamic and stuff. And then to lose all that like permanently would be like a big mistake. Like it reminds me of Spider-Girl, the MC2 universe. It's a universe where Spider-Girl has her own characters and relationships, you know? Like, she has her own dynamic with her father and her mother, and, like, she has all these classmates she has, and different connection to the Green Goblin legacy. Like, there's a lot of stuff there that's wholly unique to her that doesn't really need to connect to the 616. You know, like, when she integrates with the 616, it's like she becomes a small fish in a big pond. And this is how I feel about Spider-Gwen, too. She becomes just another spider person when she comes here to the 616 permanently. But in her world, she is the Spider Woman. She is the Ghost Spider. She's whoever you want to call her. But she's important, and she is the main character in that. Here, it's like, she's not that. But, yeah, again, hopeful, right? Let's see if I'm proven wrong. I'm still gonna keep getting this book. I feel like I Stockholm syndrome myself into liking it. I don't... If it gets bad enough, like, I will drop it. You know, even I have a limit. Like, so, we'll see. Yeah, but that's it. That's a video. Okay, leave.